125, please.
How much?
125.
That's shocking, that is.
If you don't want it, I can take it back.
Oh, I want it. And I want the contents of that till as well.
You what?
You heard. Well, come on, I ain't got all night!
Come on, laddie. Don't be stupid. Now, look. Put it down.
You just stay back.
Well, in God's
This is a real gun. And no, I'm not frightened to use it. Stop right there! Come on. Money. Is that it?
It were emptied half an hour ago. They all were.
I got told they weren't empty till after this shot.
We empty them every 3 hours.
Who are you?
I'm Norman Watts. I'm the manager.
So where's the money now?
It's in the safe.
Right then. We'll go and get it.
It's on a time delay. It won't open till tomorrow morning.
Told you we should have come hours ago. What a total balls up!
Look, it's obvious you're not going to get what you came for, so why don't you clear off?
You keep your trap shut! Or I'll blow your brains out, all right? Right. I want everyone down the other end of the shop. What are we doing? You'll see. Everyone except you. On the floor. If you got the knife. Right, here, you have the gun.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to take the manager here for a little walk. You keep an eye on this lot. And if anyone tries anything, shoot him.
Well, what if somebody comes?
Tell them we're shut.
Yeah, we'll just hurry up, all right?
Who else is in the building?
Nobody.
Liar.
I'm not lying, I'm not. They've all gone home.
Let's go and have a look round then, shall we? Where's the safe?
It's this way.
Open it!
I can't!
I said, open it!
I told you I can't! It's on a time delay!
Liar.
It's company policy. The safe automatically shuts and locks itself when we shut the shop, and it won't open again till 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Look, those people out there, they're my friends. Do you really think I'd jeopardise their lives to save Fresco's a few lousy grand?
How much is in there then?
I don't know, I can't remember.
Roughly.
Look, you can't open the safe. Please, you're wasting your time.
How much?
About 20,000 quid.
No way. Who normally locks up at night?
Me?
And you put the alarm on?
Yeah.
So whatever security is there?
Just the CCTV. What are you gonna do?
Do any other staff come in at night?
No.
No shelf stackers, cleaners?
No, the cleaners don't come in till about 7 o'clock in the morning, and we replenish the stocks throughout the day.
So once this place is shut, no one comes near till next morning?
No.
This the tannoy?
Yeah.
How's it work?
Just press the button and speak.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've hit the jackpot.
Hiya. How's your honeymoon?
Great. Has Mike been in?
I haven't seen him. I haven't been, no.
What about Alma?
No?
Figures. I'll have a large gin and tonic.
So what are you up to tonight, then?
Oh, quite one in. She's gone some leaving do with Fred.
Who thought?
Security guard, some lad at work. Says he'll only be half an hour, which means he'll come staggering in about 2 o'clock.
Gina! Hi, love.
Are you all right, son?
Yeah, you.
I'll not let out happen to you, you know that.
Yeah.
On the floor with the others.
You okay?
Yeah. What are you doing? Let's just get out of here. We're gonna make more money tonight than you've ever seen in your life.
What do you mean?
There's 20 grand in that safe upstairs. And it's 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. It's going to be all ours.
How you come?
I've got it all worked out. We pull the last shutter down outside so it looks like this place is shut. Then we tie this lot up.
I don't believe I'm hearing this.
Tie him up, I've switched off the security cameras, which is where I got these, and wait.
Yeah, for the police to arrive.
Why will the police come? And even if they do, they'll go away again.
Look, I've got a better idea. Let's just get this lot to empty their pockets, get as much booze and fags as we can carry and just scalp her.
I'm not risking going down for a few quid. And
What are they talking about?
And beats me.
Why are you keeping us here? What are you going to do?
We can't get in the safe, so we're all going to stop here till we can.
You can't keep us here all night.
Oh, yeah, I can.
You're only getting yourself deeper in trouble. Why don't you quit while you're ahead?
I think maybe you should just keep quiet.
The sooner these two goons see sense, the sooner we get out of here.
Mike, shush.
Do you sell washing line or cable?
Household goods, aisle 3.
Whose is that?
Mine.
On your feet. Hands up. Take his phone and switch it off. Anybody else got phones on him?
Yeah, me.
Come on then, let's have it. Anybody else? I said anybody else. Right, the rest of you on your feet. Search him.
You stop giving me orders all the time.
That's right, you tell him.
Shut it, you! All right, I'll search him.
Wherever he is, he don't want to talk to me. First his mobile rings, then it cuts off. Now it's switched off.
And you think he's gone to see Alma? Linda, what's happened?
I lied. Married life ain't great. And the honeymoon were lousy.
He's found out, hasn't he?
Mark told him at the wedding.
Oh, my God. I knew something had happened. I knew it. What did he say?
I thought we were going to break the record for the shortest marriage in history.
I'd have died.
I've tried to convince him that it's him that I want and not Mark. And I was finally getting through. Or so I thought. Then this letter arrives from Mark.
Saying what?
Well, how sorry he was, mainly.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
It just stirred it all up again. Mike caught me reading the letter. And to make matters worse, Mark let on that he told Alma everything.
And that's why you think he's gone to see her now? To find out how much she knows?
Let's face it, Gina. She's hardly going to help him see it from my point of view, is she? She's going to stir it.
Not necessarily.
Even if she doesn't, Mike's furious. And she's the last person I want offering him a shoulder to cry on.
We don't know for sure whether it's her he's gone to see.
So where is he then?
Don't even think about it. Where's the lights?
Back there.
Is there any other way in or out of the store?
Just the goods entrance at the back. It's already locked.
Who's Frank?
What time is it?
8:30.
Only another 9.5 hours to go.
I can't believe this is happening.
Well, it is. You winding them up is only going to make matters worse.
Do you want to get out of here or not?
Yeah, but preferably in one piece.
Don't you think we're going through enough without having to listen to you two bickering?
Here, here.
I'm just trying to prevent Motormouth here from making a bad situation worse.
By doing everything these two delinquents say?
For the time being, yes.
He's right, we shouldn't do anything rash.
Oh, they're just a couple of kids who got out of their depth.
Yeah, a couple of kids with a gun.
How do you know that it's a real gun?
Do you want to find out?
What sort of security guard are you, anyway? You're supposed to stop things like this happening.
Look, I thought it was a couple of kids messing around. I didn't realise they were armed.
Oh, brilliant. Move over, Inspector Morse.
This gets better by the minute.
What does?
It's the security guard's last day, innit?
Good. The sooner they pension him off, the better.
Mike.
Got him a present and everything.
So,
So, if this lot are meant to be at his leaving do, no one's gonna miss him, are they?
Except my wife, who's probably already called the police.
Well, they haven't turned up so far, have they? And even if they do, they'll just find the place shut.
Oh, so they just leave it at that and go on their way, will they?
I hope so, mate. Because otherwise it could all get very messy. Aren't you gonna open your pressie then?
I'll wait till I get home.
Open it now, go on.
No thanks.
I'll open it then, shall I?
Oh, don't be so pathetic.
Hey, a power drill. Isn't that nice? Into DIY, are you?
Yeah.
Should we get it started?
Oh, I've had about enough of this. Are you so stupid as to think you can really get away with this?
Just careful, Mike.
I'm not going to be pushed around by a couple of little thugs.
This is not the way.
So you put that gun down. And you get rid of that knife now. And then untie
Take
it.
one more step, and I'll pull this trigger.
Oh, come on. That's not a real gun, and you know it.
Isn't it?
And if it is, it's not loaded.
Is that right? You satisfied?
Yeah, okay.
You know, it's not just your own life you're putting in danger here.
Have you got a better idea of getting us out of this?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I have. Excuse me, could I have a word?
Why?
Don't worry, I'm not going to try anything stupid. I just want to talk to you alone.
Okay.
Sorry about that, but the truth is, he's scared. We all are. And fear makes people do strange things. I think you're scared too.
Oh, yeah, I'm bricking it.
Yeah, you've got a gun and a knife, but you don't really want to use them, do you? No, you came here tonight hoping to make a fast buck and then make a fast getaway. None of this was part of the plan, was it?
So,
do yourselves a favor. End it now.
I don't know who's the biggest git, you or the cockney over there. Either way, you're both getting up my nose. I've had just about as much ear bending as I can take. You, on your feet. And you, coming with me.
It's this one on the left.
Right, this'll do, and you get. Come on.
Oh, what's going on? You leaving us in here?
Sit on the floor, back to back.
Oh, is this really necessary?
Just do it.
What, you're going to leave us here?
Yeah.
Well, you could at least put us in separate rooms.
Why? Do you not like each other or something?
That's an understatement.
You have to tie it that tight.
Yeah, look, we're tied already.
We'll have fun, girls.
Hey, come back!
Down there.
Where are they?
It's okay. They're safe. Will you give over looking so miserable?
I've got a bad feeling about all this.
Smile. We've got an old supermarket to ourselves here. What do you fancy to eat?
Night.
Crisps, nuts, cakes. Hey, them mini chocolate bars you like.
I'm all right, sir.
You can have an old tub of ice cream all to yourself if you want.
Have they got chocolate cookie crumble?
Have you?
Aisle 1.
I don't suppose you get us some fags when you're down that way.
Can't smoke with your hands tied behind your back.
You can untie me for 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hardly likely to run away with you waving that thing about.
Sorry, mate. No can do.
I'm gasping for a fag, me. And sitting here is very bad for my back.
Tough.
They didn't have chocolate cookie crumble, so I got your sticky toffee bubble gum.
It's out of this world, is that? I've been known to eat a family-sized tub at one sitting, nearly.
You greedy pig.
Wouldn't mind some now. I say I wouldn't mind some of your ice cream.
Off.
Look at them. They really are just kids.
All the more reason why I should have stopped this happening.
Oh, come on, don't blame yourself, Frank.
Why not? Is this my fault?
Well, looking on the bright side, at least now everyone else stands a chance of getting out alive.
What do you mean by that?
Well, your pathetic attempts at gung-ho diplomacy were hardly helping matters.
I was trying to talk some sense into him. I'd have got through to him eventually.
You nearly caused a bloodbath.
Whereas you had a meeting out the palm of your hands, eh?
Well, at least my approach was a little less provocative.
Oh, amateur psychology. Pretending you were on their side, they saw through that. Saw you for the pillock that you really are.
Because I credited them with an ounce of intelligence, talked to them like human beings.
You still got up their noses, like you're getting up mine.
You know, yelling at people doesn't always get what you want, especially when you're dealing with armed robbers.
Oh, I bet those villains at Weatherfield Comp really loved you, eh? Treated them like victims. Mollycoddled them. Do you know what? I bet those two thugs downstairs are ex-pupils of yours.
God, if my hands weren't tied, I'd punch your lights out.
Oh, so violence and aggression is all right for some people, eh?
Oh, God, of all the people to be locked in a room with.
Well, it's not exactly my idea of a fun night.
What were you doing here, anyway?
I came to pick up Alma. If I know I was going to walk in on Die Hard, I'd have arranged to meet her at the Rovers.
What are you sniffing around Elmer for?
I'm not sniffing around anyone. It's got nothing to do with you.
Oh, bored with your trophy wife already, are you?
Oh, look, just shut up, Barlow.
Oh, have I had a raw nerve?
Look, just shut up and push hard against me,
what
will you?
What will that do?
Well, see if you can wriggle that bit of rope over my wrist out. Oh, eat your heart out, Harry Houdini.
Right. Well, come on.
What? Oh, yeah, all right. Sit up.
Do you have to do that? Because it's really annoying.
It's getting on my wick and all.
I'm bored.
Tough.
I was meant to go bowling tonight. It's quarter-finals next week.
You can play here.
How can I?
Easy. Hi, Mr. Watts. Lemonade.
Soft drinks, aisle 4.
I keep going over and over in my mind. Why? Why didn't I call the police?
Oh, come on, it's too late for that now. We've just got to concentrate on getting through tonight.
I knew there was trouble. I should have called for backup.
Oh, come on. I mean, how could you know that they got a gun?
Because it's my job. Your friend was right. It's my fault.
Oh, you don't want to listen to him. He just doesn't know when to keep his trap shut.
I just didn't take them seriously. I'd already clocked off in my mind.
Oh, we all had. I mean, that is perfectly understandable.
You know, it's the most basic rule of security. You always suspect the worst. I've been working in a store for, what, 10 years? I've never had any trouble. Maybe the odd daft kid shoplifting. And now this. I mean, what a way to end your career. A failure.
Hey, you haven't failed anybody.
Right, who's having first goal then?
You what?
I told you, we're playing bowls. I've set it all up for you. Bit too fast. Your go.
The door seems quite solid. All the windows have got bars on them.
I suppose there is a certain inevitability about all this.
Oh, what?
Well, I could, quite possibly, die tonight.
Oh, well, things aren't all bad then.
It's only right that you should be here, sticking your oar in.
You know, I reckon I know why you hate me, apart from the obvious. You hate me for what I stand for.
You stand for something?
Yeah, I'm a self-made man. No college education, just nous, ambition, a will to succeed, which you have. But you are nothing.
Oh, I'm all for people making something of their lives. It's the arrogance that I don't like, the smugness and the vanity. Oh, their cocky smile doesn't help.
Why poor Deirdre ended up with a loser like you, I'll never know.
Well, that's because a real relationship, a relationship of depth and substance, is totally beyond your comprehension.
Real? You treated her like a doormat. No wonder she went searching for someone.
Yeah, and you were straight in there, weren't you, waiting in the wings?
Oh. If you're telling yourself that after 18 years, you're even more pathetic than I thought you were.
You did everything you could to come between us, but it didn't work. Deirdre chose me.
She felt sorry for you.
She walked away from you, from everything you were offering her. And you still can't accept that, can you, even after 18 years?
Yeah, well, you may still be living in the past, mate, but I moved on years ago.
Yeah, you moved on to my daughter.
Suppose I'm going to get the blame for that now.
You deliberately went after Susan just to get back at me. Still can't see her even now.
If you could have seen your face when you walked her down the aisle, it was a picture.
So you admit it?
Nah, it's a joke. Though, I got better things to do with my time than waste it looking for something to annoy you.
Your relationship with Susan was a complete sham.
What do you mean? I married the girl.
Yeah, and how long did that last?
I seem to remember you've had your fair share of women. Wendy Crozier, would you call that a relationship of depth and substance?
Yeah, I made mistakes, I admit it. But I never deliberately set out to hurt anyone or to ruin lives.
Look, if all this makes you feel better, well, that's fair enough. But as far as I'm concerned, you're a loser, and you always will be.
Ooh, unlucky.
Oh, please. I'm just trying to take the weight off my lower back. I'm in torture here.
This floor is very hard.
Could we not sit in some chairs, for pity's sake?
There ain't any chairs.
Yes, there is. Aisle 2, garden furniture. They're on special offer.
What do you reckon? Should we let them have chairs or not?
Come on, I mean, what difference does it make?
Go and get some chairs for them.
Yes, sir.
And while you're at it, could we have some to eat and all? I'm fair falling through myself here.
No way.
Use your flaming gun, then. Put me out of my misery.
All right, what do you want? Crisp?
I want proper food, me. Meat.
There's some nice pork chops in fridge. Another day they'll be past the best.
I'll tell you what I fancy. A nice fillet steak.
Oh, aye, and how are we going to cook it?
Disposable barbecues. Aisle 2.
Hang on. You're not suggesting we have a barbecue in here?
Why not? It'll help pass the time, and we all need a sustenance.
You're just trying to create a distraction. Then one of you will pull a daft stunt.
Do you honestly think they'd be daft enough to take the risk?
You haven't lived, I say. You haven't lived till you've had one of my fillet steaks, medium rare, in a clear batter roll.
He's right. They'll melt in your mouths.
Another reason you hate me is because Deirdre still has a feeling for me. And you know it.
Let me put this in language that you might understand. I got the girl. We lived together. We're very happy, despite everything.
Yeah, all right, you won, I lost. But do you know why Deirdre went back to you?
Oh, let me guess. Because I'm boring, I'm safe. Well, that kind of analysis starts to wear very thin after a while.
Yeah, that is true, and no doubt you used some emotional blackmail, but that's not the reason she went back to you. She went back to you because you were her husband, and she'd gone back to anyone that was.
And, of course, it's a complete anathema to you that anyone should put their marriage before a fling.
I gave her something you couldn't. Excitement. Respect.
You never gave a woman respect in your life.
I made her feel like a woman. And no matter how the temptation was with me, and by God there was some, she couldn't turn her back on marriage.
This is a very elaborate theory. Is there a point?
Yeah, the point is that Deirdre chose second best. She knows it, and you know it.
Of course. Goes without saying.
Which is why you will always be threatened by me until the day you die.
Because once any woman has been had by you, the rest is pale by comparison.
I know how to make a woman happy.
Aren't you getting a bit long in the tooth of this old Lothario routine? I mean, apart from anything else, it's embarrassing to watch. And it clearly only attracts a certain type of woman.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, are you trying to tell me you made Julia Stone feel like a woman?
Barlow, I'm warning you. My hands are free, remember?
Tatty little scam, and you fell for it, hook, line and sinker.
You watch it, Barlow.
You sacrificed your marriage for a fling, and you still haven't learnt your lesson, have you? You've fallen for another scam.
By God, I'll kill you, Barlow, I'll kill you!
Linda's techniques might be a little more subtle than Julia Stone's, but it amounts to the same thing.
God! There's no way out of this place!
This is mad. Should have kept him tied up.
Nah. They won't be stupid enough to try out.
Yeah, you all.
What do you want to say, well done?
Oh, me please, Fred.
Help yourself to relishes.
Oh, thank you.
Well, Frank, not quite the leaving do you expected, but at least we're all here.
Aye. I'm sorry about my little outburst earlier.
Oh, come on, don't mention it.
Well, I should be helping people keep up the spirits, not wallowing in self-pity.
Yeah, well, these are pretty exceptional circumstances.
You're a very understanding person, Alma.
Oh, thank you.
So the fellow upstairs, is he, friend of yours?
Ex-husband.
I see.
You married?
No.
Very sensible. So, what you going to do with your time now you've stopped working here, then?
I bought a cottage. I shall spend most of my time there.
Oh, lovely. Where?
In South Shropshire. It's on the Wenlock edge.
I don't really know that part of the world.
Oh, it's very, very beautiful.
Oh.
It's a far cry from round here. Mind you, it needs a lot doing to it, so, I mean, that's why I bought it. Give me something to do. I used to be a builder years ago.
Oh, well, then, that'll keep you busy, won't it?
Yeah, it will.
Stop you pining for this place.
I think the only thing I shall miss about working here is the people. A great bunch.
Yeah, they're not a bad lot.
Especially you.
Me?
I'm sorry. I can't believe I said that.
No, you are. I'm very flattered.
I've always liked you, ever since Norman took you home.
Oh.
What I mean is, I've always had a soft spot for you.
I see.
Well, I mean, it's hard, you know, when you like a work colleague. Why don't I shut up, eh? I mean, this isn't... No, come on.
No, go on.
Sorry, it's not the time, it's not the place.
Just say what you were going to say.
I've nearly asked you out dozens of times, but I've just not been able to bring myself to it.
Well, why didn't you just ask me? Because I might have said yes.
Honestly.
Honestly?
Any more for any more?
No, thanks.
Another pork chop, please. Is it all right if I get some bread?
Oh, whoops.
Hello?
It's me. I'm in fresh coats. It's been...
Ashley? Ashley? The line's gone down. He said he was at Fresco's and then he was about to say something else and the line just went down.
Sweetheart, he's probably so drunk by now he doesn't know where he is.
No, he wasn't drunk. He was scared.
Scared? Why would he be scared?
I don't know. Something's not right. I know it isn't. I'm going to go and find out.
Now?
Yes, now. Oh, Vic, are you still working?
Well, not now, but I'm taking over Miley in the office later.
Will you meet me down to Fresco's? I'm worried something's happened to Ashley.
You need me, you need me like a bastard, all right? Stay well back, come on. Who did you ring, eh? Who?
My wife! I didn't speak to her.
All right. If anyone tries anything like that again, I will use this. Understood?
Absolutely. No one's going to try anything, Dean.
What's that?
It's the stakes have set their fire alarm off.
Get back.
All right, go on. It's all right.
How'd you switch it off?
The office.
Let's go.
What's that?
The fire alarm.
Well, why would it go off?
Well, somebody downstairs must have done it. Unless there's...
I don't think they've torched the place and done a run.
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah, that's what they've done. We're going to be burnt alive.
You don't know that.
Well, we've got to find something to get through that door.
Well, look, there's wire behind the glass.
Well, then we've got to find something to ram it, haven't we? Well, I mean...
What is it?
Oh, it's my chest.
Is it your heart?
It's all tight.
All right, now, come on. Come on, everybody. Just try to relax. Try to relax. Okay, breathe deeply. Go on, deep breath. Do you carry anything, medication?
They said I wouldn't need it.
All right, now look. Take long, slow, deep breaths. All right, don't talk. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay.
If you should be hoping I pop my clogs, not try to help me.
I don't hate anybody that much.
If I die...
You won't die.
If I die, will you tell Linda that I love her? And I forgive her?
Yeah, all right, all right. Now, shush, don't talk. Come on, breathe deeply. Deep breaths. Come on. That's it. Now just relax. Relax.
The system is connected directly to the fire station. They'll be here any minute.
The alarm stopped.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that means. You know, maybe it just switches itself off after a while.
I can't smell any smoke. Can you hear anything?
No, listen, I really think you shouldn't talk.
I'm all right, I can breathe now.
Well, what about your chest pains?
Oh, my heart's racing a bit, but apart from that, I'm okay.
Maybe you just had a very mild heart attack.
Or a panic attack.
Brought on by me winding you up, I suppose.
Brought on by the fact that I thought I was going to be burnt to a crisp.
All the same, you go straight to the hospital when we get out of here.
If we get out of here.
We will.
What a right pair we are, eh? Slugging it out like a couple of old boxers that should have been retired years ago.
Yeah, it's not very dignified, is it?
You can say that again. I mean, here we are being held hostage by a guy with a gun. We should be helping each other through the ordeal. Not arguing about something that happened 20 years ago.
Yeah, it is a bit like pension books at 20 paces, isn't it?
It's pathetic.
Well, maybe we needed something like this to make us see how silly our little squabbles really are.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Shh. I can hear a siren.
You know, it's ever so weird. 1 minute I'm nearly dying. Next minute I'm okay.
I think the siren's here.
Hi, I'm Norman Watts. I'm the manager here. Bit of a false alarm, really. We were having a barbecue for the staff and we forgot about the smoke detectors.
So I see. Well, I'll take a look at your premises anyway.
No, there's really no need.
It's procedure. It'll only take a few minutes.
Shut the door and lock it.
I'm sorry, you can't come in.
Hey, hang on there, mate!
What's going on? Why is he banging on the door? He wants to search the place. They've got him, apparently. So what's happening now?
I've locked and shut the front door like he told me to.
So what, do you think he's just going to go home now, do you?
Well, I couldn't invite him in, could I?
All right, so let's all guess what he's going to do now, shall we? Right, I want all this furniture out of the way and everyone back on the floor.
Oh, what's the point?
Don't argue,
All right.
just do it, now!
Can't believe you're dragging us all the way out here.
There's something wrong, I know there is.
Like what?
I know, that's why I want to come and have a look. What's that fire engine doing here?
Listen, wherever Ashley is, he's certainly not here. Look, it's all closed, the shutters are down and everything. Oh, come on, sweetheart, I'm freezing.
Hang on, I think I could see someone.
It'll be the cleaners or the shelf stackers or somebody.
No, it's Fred with some young lad. Someone's got a gun.
What?
Are you sure that's what you saw?
Yeah.
Inform control, I need the police. Right, I need to move everybody back now.
Oh, dear.
You know, you're right, you know. I shouldn't have shot my mouth off down there. I only made matters worse.
Well, it did seem like you're on a suicide mission.
Maybe I am.
Well, don't give them the satisfaction. We've got to stay positive.
It's got nothing to do with them.
Hey, come on. You're meant to be the eternal optimist. There's something I always disliked about you.
Well, maybe it's all wearing a bit thin.
Look, we will get out of here alive. I know we will.
Maybe I may not want to.
Hey, come on. You've just come back from honeymoon with your young bride. You've got everything to look forward to.
Yeah, a young bride who only wants me for one thing. Didn't you imply that?
Well, we both said things. Anyway, I thought we'd agreed to call a truce.
Yeah, but maybe you're right.
Why? What do you mean?
Oh, it's nothing. Why is that fire brigade taking so long?
And you're sure the person you saw had a gun?
Yeah, I saw him with my father-in-law.
I'll have to request authorised firearms officers. 029 to Bravo.
Yes, go ahead.
When you had your panic attack, you said that if you died, you wanted me to tell Linda you'd forgive her. What's she done?
Maybe I'm being unfair, maybe she's being sincere. It's just hard to believe when...
When what?
Oh, I keep tossing it over in my mind. 1 minute I'm thinking it's not such a big deal. Next minute I can't believe that I haven't already chucked her out.
She's been seeing someone else.
You never guess who. Mark. Go on, lap it up.
I know how much it meant to you, having Mark back in your life.
Well, that's the worst thing. What it's done to me and Mark.
I take it you didn't find out till after you'd married Linda.
Half an hour after the wedding, Mark wanted to get it off his chest.
Well, something, I suppose.
And Linda keeps telling me over and over again it's not such a big deal. She chose me, not him.
But you can't accept it.
I don't know what to do. I mean, we agreed to try and get through it, but I don't know if I could ever trust her again. I don't know what to do.
Well, speaking as someone who's been cheated on myself, and done some cheating as well, I'm no saint, and neither are you.
That is very true.
I'd say that marriage can survive just about anything you throw at it. That's if you want it to.
It looks like we're dealing with an armed robbery attempt. At least one armed suspect.
Armed with what?
A handgun. He's holding at least 2 people in there.
Do you know who?
Young lady over there's identified a father-in-law who works at the store.
And who's the other?
Norman Watts, store manager. But like I say, that's all we've identified so far.
It's a robbery attempt. Why is he holding people? Right, I think we better deploy an outer containment, get the area sterile. And then I want a negotiator out here, so we can find out what the hell's going on.
Right, boss.
Dean, man. We're in deep. The dibble are outside.
Where?
Go and have a look if you don't believe me.
Who's the dibble?
Police.
Shall we just leg it?
So we're not legging it.
You're armed response, man.
Yeah. And we're armed robbers.
What, yeah, 2 of us versus all of the Weatherfield bloody police.
We still get what we came for. We've got 8 hostages.
Look, Dean, man, when we planned this, yeah, we talked about how easy it'd be, how you knew where to get a gun at, and we'd just be in and out. I mean, when did we plan for police surrounding the place? This was supposed to be a quick bit of knock-off, not a siege.
With this lot, we can get anything we want. Sky's the limit. Right, go upstairs and bring the other two down. I want everyone where I can see them.
We've contained all the exits with further backup on standby if we need it. Just sorting out the gear to get those shutters open.
We established a new line of contact yet?
No.
Are you going to be okay, Max? I need to get back. Eileen will kill me if I'm late.
It's all right, love. You get off. I'll stop.
No, thanks, Vicky.
Any time. Hey, no charge. I hope everything works out okay for you.
Thanks. Okay, bye, love. Bye.
What's he gonna do? I'm really scared.
Come on, Wendy. It's all right, love. Just stay calm.
I just want you all to keep quiet. What's happening?
We're waiting to find out.
That'll be for me. Well, come on, get down. Good evening, Fresco.
So what's this all about?
Well, in a nutshell, I've got 8 hostages here. And if I don't get 100 grand and an helicopter out of here in 1 hour, I'm gonna kill them.
Release half the hostages and we'll talk.
No deals. Take it or leave it, 1 hour.
He's gonna shoot us. I know he is.
He's not, Wendy. He's not. He's just bluffing.
I'm so scared.
Oh, my, come on.
I know, love, I know.
Just want to speak to him. Right, come on, let her go. I mean, look at the state of her.
No way.
As a gesture, to show willing, her and Alma.
I want everybody here.
Look, if you make a gesture, they might start negotiating with you.
I've already told them I won't negotiate.
All right. You know what they're going to do now, don't you?
What?
Absolutely nothing. They'll just sit and they'll wait.
How do you know?
Because that's what they'll do. They'll just sweat it out, wait to see if you're serious.
Well, I don't mind waiting, because I was anyway.
But for how long?
You try to play mind games with me?
No, I'm just trying to let you know what you're in for. There'll be a dozen or so police marksmen out there. They'll be trained. They'll be fresh.
You are trying to play mind games with me?
No, they'll sit it out, trust me.
You've been watching too many films, mate.
Maybe I have. But they're damn sight more realistic than the ones you've been watching if you think they'll bring a helicopter for you.
Yeah, well, we'll see what they do when I start using this.
Are you prepared to do that?
If I have to.
Dean, the moment you shoot someone in here, they'll shoot you. They will. And I bet they're a damn sight better shot than you are. You've never used that gun before tonight, have you?
Who says?
I can tell by the way you hold it.
Well, you don't have to be a crack shot, do you?
Okay. I just want you to know the risk that you're running, that's all.
Police are the ones taking the risk.
I mean, suppose they do what you say. They bring the money and the helicopter. Where are you gonna go? Brazil?
Don't care as long as I get away from this dump.
What, and be on the run for the rest of your life?
Well, there's not round here for me, is there?
Is that what all this is about, eh? You want to run away?
No. Yeah, it is.
Where would you go?
Anywhere.
There's got to be better ways than this.
Like what? What do you know about me, eh? You know nothing about me.
All right. Tell me.
Get stuffed.
How old are you?
Not telling you.
About 16.
Get lost, I'm nearly 18.
All right, you're 17. You'll be up for armed robbery, kidnap, murder. Do you know how long you'll go to prison for?
Not if I get away.
Oh, come on, Dean. Why do I get the impression all this is out of your league?
So, I reckon I'm doing a pretty good job.
You came to rob the tills. It's spiraled out of your control. And now, instead of doing what you want to do, which is to give yourself up, you just keep upping the ante. Dean, give yourself up while you still got a chance.
Get back here, you!
Shots fired inside, boss. Suggest we go in now.
Entry authorised. Go when you're ready.
Go on then. What's happened?
Well, it looks like it's been some sort of robbery.
You're kidding.
Well, I don't know exactly or who's involved, except Fred and Curly.
I mean, it's still going on now?
Well, I don't know. But apparently there was someone with a gun holding them hostage.
Never,
You just come from there, have you? Is Alma involved, you know?
Oh, I haven't got a clue. Sorry. Well, anyway, I better be going.
I'm just thinking if Mike did go and see Alma, and Alma's inside.
Hey, what's this?
Oh, the police are there now.
It's Ken there, do you know?
The only people I know for certain is Fred and Curly. I'll see you later.
But they were supposed to be in the leaving do with Ken. I'm going to go and have a look.
Hang on a minute, I'll come with you.
Just sit there, all right?
Calm down, mate, calm down. He only ran because he was scared.
Well, I'm scared too, all right?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, why did the Ponzi Tills have any money in me? Then none of this would have happened.
It's all right. Just calm down. It's okay.
Just wanted a bit of cash.
Yeah, I know. Why don't you just give me the gun, eh? Just give me the gun, and everything will be all right.
Police! Women down, put your hands up! Police! Women down, put your hands up!